Seen you on the rooftops, bathing in the eventide. Your skin was softly reddened by the quiet twilight sky. You bore the sign of summer. Your eyes called me from afar. Your beauty caught me speechless. I was naked and unarmed. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? Now Zion was all quiet, but my spirit did contend. Could I keep from going to see that face again? And my guilt grew strong and heavy. But my lust grew stronger still. I long to hear your voice, Lord, but I didn't hear a thing. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You've pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? You said your name's Bathsheba, and I took you by the hand. What do you want from me? See, your soldier is my man. No, Bath, don't get me wrong now. All I ask for is this night. To offer you my Eden and a glimpse of heaven's light. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You've pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? aside and let me in to your room with the unmade bed. Sat down upon the curtain sheets. You asked me to draw nearer and make the bed complete. Robes were like a temple. I knelt to your holy throne. But in my heart that moment I knew I was alone. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You've pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me? Any blood to buy me free? And in your breath so tender, I heard the angels choir. But the room where you should dwell, Lord, I filled with blinded sight. Your hair is like a cornfield in the tempest of my kiss. If truth is still among us, what could it be but this? You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me? Any blood to buy me free? I said to the commander, let her husband come to me. Prepare the grapes of Noah and bring him to the feast. Came so kind and humble, I told him to make himself at home. So we talked throughout the evening till he trusted me alone. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me? Any blood to buy me free? said, now thank you for this suburb. Your wife must miss your company. The words were like a knife law, but I had to let it be. His eyes were full of sorrow, and his voice turned sharp and soft. Who am I to leave home now, while my country is at war? You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have parted the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? When everyone were sleeping, I let the commander know. This man in the front row and leave him there alone. The battles did continue. On the third day he came back. Said many men are fallen, and among them is this man. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have parted the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? A man they called a prophet, he told me of this sea. Who owned a plenty, but took from him in need. I said there's no forgiveness. You must let that man depart. Recognize the hunger in the greed of your own heart. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me, and your blood to buy me free? singer, even less. But if any word could reach you, Lord, I'd scream it till my death. I was born a sinner, and in sin I was conceived. Even in the womb you drew the mark of Cain on me. You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me? Any blood to buy me free? Do you hear me when I sing to you? You give me shelter whenever the rain falls. You have pardoned the sea of my fears. Is there any way you could restore me? Any blood to buy me free? To buy me free? To buy